Welcome, everybody. I am so glad that you are watching this recording and that you are taking some time for yourself today. So, with that, I just want to maybe address a little bit of it could be an elephant in your room, right? I think there's a stigma that when we practice yoga, everything has to be perfect. Our space has to be perfect, our mat has to be perfect. It needs to be completely quiet. You can't have any distractions. And I'm just here to tell you that your practice will never be perfect. Your space will never be perfect. So I want you to just show up as authentically and as raw as you can. Whether you're in your Walmart leggings, your pajamas, you've got a big t-shirt on, whatever that looks like for you, that's how I want you to show up, because there's no right or wrong way to be in your body. And that's the whole point. The whole point of these practices is to just be and show up and breathe. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm shooting for this to be about 10 to 15 minutes. I always like to start my classes and my practice with a bit of a meditation and some breathing. So we're going to go through that, and then we'll get into a bit of a spinal warm up today. So set some time aside, maybe put your phone on quiet, and just dedicate the next 10 to 15 minutes to being still. With that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just play some music, and whether you guys can hear it or not, I will send this playlist to you. But it just kind of helps set the mood. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose and just let that come out, whether it's sighing, whether it's back through your nose, and just start to let your body settle. Find a comfortable place. For me, it's sitting down, but for you, it might be lying down on your back. It might be just sitting crisscross applesauce. It might be on your side or your belly. And there's no judgment here. So take what you need. Find a place you can just let your body rest. And then once you find that spot, just notice. Notice how strong the ground is beneath you. Notice your energy. Notice how your body feels. And then I want you to sink a little bit further into your mat. This week's theme is reflection and restoration. And today, it is all about taking time to pause. We're in the middle of our week. We've already done some heavy lifting, and we still have some more heavy lifting to do this week. A lot of turning inward, a lot of noticing, a lot of being present. So just give yourself a pat on the back for allowing yourself to be fully present. Notice the work that you've done and really ground yourself in the work that's to come. I don't know about you, but this time of year, I get really reflective. And I think about all of the places that I've been and all of the places that I've yet to go. And I can't help but be so grateful for all of the experiences, the people, the relationships. And to me, it feels like each of those things has sewn itself into a part of my soul. And starting a new year is starting a new chapter. And part of me just wants to give space and gratitude for all of those pieces that have helped me get to where I am. So I encourage you to do the same. I want you to gently open up the doors of your memory and allow those experiences, the people that have helped shape who you are, come to the forefront. Allow yourself to feel an immense amount of gratitude. Noticing the things, noticing how those things make you feel, noticing what emotions come up, noticing how your body reacts to these memories. And now let them go back. As we move into the new year, it's all about creating space. And we can't create space with things that are taking up room. So while we can be grateful and thankful for these experiences and people and relationships and memories, it's time to file them away. It's time to give them the utmost respect, but it's also time to let them go. We don't need to hang on to the past because our life is in the present and our dreams are in the future. So allow those experiences, maybe anything that's holding you back, anything you want to hang on to, give it one last tight hug and then let it go. Now, in its place, I want you to bring an intention to the front of your mind, the front of your heart, something that you want to bring into 2026. Have that idea close and hang on to that as we move through our postures today. Let's take 3 collective breaths to start our practice today. When you're ready, you can stay in the position that you're in. Big inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. 2 more, inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. 1 more big breath, inhale through the nose, filling up your belly, then your chest, and then exhale, let it go. Gently, we're going to be moving into our nose only breathing. And in yoga, we call this our Ujjayi breath. And it simply means nose only breathing. Now you're welcome to give this a shot. Otherwise, you can keep gently breathing in through the nose and then back out through the nose, gently sealing the lips. And if you'd like to try the full expression of this breath with me, I want you to try adding a slight constriction to the back of your throat. You're going to end up with a bit of a verbal feel, a verbal sound to this breath. It's going to sound a bit like Darth Vader. On your inhale, it's going to feel like you're sucking air through a straw in the back of your throat. And on the exhale, it's going to feel like you're fogging up a mirror. all with your mouth closed. You can play around with this constriction in the back of your throat, this pressure. But I really want you to tune into the breath here. Making sure to keep your inhales the same count as your exhales. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently moving into your shoulders, letting go of that breath. If you're not already on your back, go ahead and start to make your way there now. Starting our practice today with some good morning stretches. So you're just going to reach your arms above your head, point the toes, and really reach those hands, lifting the lower back off the mat. And then exhale, let that settle, sinking into the earth. Inhale, reach those hands, stretch those toes, lift the lower back, and exhale, let that go. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, big, big stretch. It's as if somebody's pulling your hands and pulling your toes apart. And exhale, let that go. Coming into a pose called Apanasana. This is also called wind relieving pose. You're going to bring your right knee up into your chest and give that leg a squeeze. That left leg is going to stay long. And then when you're ready, you're going to just kind of swing this leg to the outside of the rib cage so that knee is coming up towards your armpit. And wherever your body lands is perfect. Come back to your breath and breathe for 3, 2, 1 more. Coming into a half spine twist. So bringing this knee up 90 degrees, left hand to the top of the right knee. And then you're going to gently let this cross over your body, letting that right knee fall to the left. This right arm can come out long, opening up the spine, opening up the chest here for 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, coming back through center. Bringing those knees up towards your nose, coming up to a seated position. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to do these to the side. So coming into a side stretch here. Inhale, arms reach up, sweep up. And exhale, dropping this right arm off to the right. The left arm reaches. Maybe the gaze can go up to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1 more. And then gently taking this into a twist. Left hand to the right knee. Gaze goes over that right shoulder. Inhale, lifting up that spine. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Coming back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms reach up, sweep up. And exhale, taking a side twist, side bend here, over to the left, dropping the left hand. Right arm reaches this time. Take that gaze up to the ceiling. Come back to your breath and breathe for 3, 2, 1 more. And taking this into a twist. Right hand comes to that left knee, helping open up that chest. Gaze goes over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist a little bit deeper for 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, coming back through center and crossing at the ankles, coming to hands and knees. I like to roll up and over, but however you want to get there is perfect. And let's get some cats and cows here. Inhale, drops the belly. Exhale, rounding out the spine. Inhale, drops the belly for cow. And exhale, rounding up the spine for cat. I'd like to find a little extra movement here. So maybe you roll those hips out. These are barrel rolls. Really getting into that side body and your hips. We're going to come back here in a minute. And then when you're ready, single-legged child's pose. Bringing this right leg out to the side and sitting back onto our hips. Arms can come out to a T, or arms can be out in front. Breathing here, noticing the stretch on your inner right thigh for 3, 2, 1 more. Gently walking your hands back up. A little bit of a tricky transition, coming right over to your seat, crossing at the ankles, and doing all of that on the left. So making sure you've got plenty of room behind you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coming all the way back down to your back. Bringing that left leg with you. Apanasana, wind relieving pose on the left. Give that left knee a squeeze. And then gently bring it to the outside of that rib cage. Squeezing that knee up towards your armpit for 3, 2, 1 more. Supta Matsyendrasana, that's that easy spine twist, that half spine twist. Right hand to left knee and gently bring that leg across your body. I'm noticing here my lower back is tight today. My shoulder's not touching the ground, and that is okay. The whole point is to be in your body and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Coming back through center. Inhale, bringing the knees up to the nose, and exhale, rolling up to seated. Taking a forward fold here. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale, folding as far forward as you can. Trying to keep the back straight. Noticing where you feel this in your hips. And breathe for 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, coming back through center. Taking a little back bend here. Bringing your hands behind your seat. Fingers are facing your seat. And really pull those shoulder blades together. Pushing the chest out. Maybe you can drop the head behind. We spend so much of our time hunched over a desk. Really open up this chest here for 3, 2, 1 more. Gently, your ankles are already crossed, so coming to hands and knees. Coming to getting some hip circles here. So just kind of like our cats and cows, we're going to be shoulders stacked over wrists, hips over knees. Instead of moving our spine up and down, we're going to be kind of doing some big old circles here. So inhale, shoulders out past the wrists. And exhale, Shifting your hips to the right, coming down through child's pose, and then up and to the left. And then going the other direction, just getting some big old circles here. You can rotate directions. You can go the other way. Find what works for you here. For 3, 2, 1 more. And single-legged child's pose, coming to a neutral spine. Bringing this left leg out to the side. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's just like we did on the other side. And then gently sink your hips back. Arms can come out, front or wide here. Notice how this feels on the inside of your thigh. And come back to your breath. For 3, 2, 1 more. Gently coming back through tabletop. And then gently coming back to your seat. That was a delightful spine opening. That is how I start, not the same thing, but that is how I start just about every one of my classes. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think I kept you pretty close to on time, maybe a little bit over, but I'm going to close us out, and you are welcome to stay in a seated position. You are welcome to close it out on your back, but go ahead and find a comfortable place. And I just want you to come back to the intention that you set. What do you want to bring more of into 2026? What are you leaving behind? But what are you bringing with you? Thinking on that for just another minute. Letting your breath go. And holding that idea close to your heart. You're welcome to stay where you are, or if you'd like to join me in seated position, let's take 3 breaths to close out this short practice today. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can bring your hands to your knees or bring your hands to heart center. The divine light in me sees, honors, respects, but most importantly, loves the divine light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me today. Again, this is a first for me, so I would love to know what you thought. I hope you're having a great week and enjoying these 7 days of reflection and restoration. We get to do this whole thing over again at the end of this week. So this was a great little, I don't want to say practice run, because I think this was really awesome. But I can't wait to see you all in person. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.